Hey, check 1 2 3. Hi, welcome back to Saturday night. Welcome back to ROM Hack Races. We're gonna have to speed run through our intro tonight because we are just about ready to go. First thing, it's good to see you. Second thing, ROM Hack Races. Third thing, ROM Hack Races. Fourth thing, video games. Fifth thing, tonight's level, random type, week 353, 6 out of 10 in both categories, 3 sections, and it's called Teamwork 2.0, and we've got some teamwork here to get this stream up and running. Thank you so much to our friends and volunteers. We are just about ready to go, so like it's time to get started. Let's do it, all right? Consistency, one-shots, I'm Glitch Cat, you're you, and we'll catch everybody else up on the way. Thanks you so much for BD stepping in at the last minute to bring this up. Let's go! We got Germdove, Ike, You Fail Me, Double Doom. Pardon me, excuse me, it's very exciting. It's Saturday night, ROM Hack Races. You got a friend in me, you got a friend in us, and we got a friend in you, and I'm glad you're here. Friends, let's do it. Yoshi gets scared, Yoshi stops running, Yoshi uses the tongue, Yoshi spits. Indicators for tonight's level. Whew! Okay. Hello, we are in it. Welcome to ROM Hack Races, welcome to Saturday night. And it is time to try out another level. I'm sure you know how things work around here. I'm trusting that you do this time. So, we are just ready to rock and roll. We got Yoshi, we got Mario, we got Germdove, Ike, You Fail Me, and Double Doom here on screen to start us out. And, also make that Germdove, Ike, You Fail Me, Double Doom. We're getting things situated. Sorry, little technical things. Let's give a shout out for Tech Team. Yeah, we're racing. We're doing it. We're gonna race. Yo. Geez, looks like You Fail Me already in the lower left. So we've got Yoshi, we got a bunch of blocks whose functions are probably pretty clear if you've played a lot of Kaizo. Death blocks, on-off blocks, turn blocks, sprite solid and sprite passable blocks. And we've got our favorite dinosaur, Yoshi. He is running up there in the top. First things first, we've got to make our way over to Yoshi and we gotta catch him. He's running, we gotta catch him. So we're gonna grab that green shell. We're gonna turn and toss it into the on-off coins that are down there below the sprite transparent blocks. I guess Mario solid blocks. And then we gotta grab Yoshi as he is racing along that 1F0. Yoshi is always running. Yeah, no, he's not always running, but he does want to run if Mario gets hit while riding Yoshi. So bouncing off that green shell, next thing we gotta do is grab that red shell. Yes, tonight 6 out of 10 in both execution and complexity. 3 sections tonight. And yeah, we're starting a little bit, going real quick here. We got 9 racers signed up. B2, Bunky, DeLuffy, Double Doom, Endless Ascent, Germdove, Havoc, Mando, Ike SMB, X Gamer, You Fail Me, and we got friends in chat. That's you. You're the friends. Okay, whew, let's go, man. We gotta race. It's a race. It's ROM Hack Races, and we're here to race. So, we gotta grab Yoshi. We gotta grab this red shell, and then looks like those green sections. Yeah, looks like, okay. So the green coin is gonna make Yoshi go. Yoshi doesn't automatically run. Excuse me. Yoshi doesn't automatically run when Mario bails off of Yoshi. Yoshi normally only runs when you get hit by an enemy while riding Yoshi. But these cool green coins will make it so that Yoshi just automatically runs, which is really kind of neat. So we've got to continually jump off of Yoshi in such a way that Yoshi is continually touching those green coins. You are friends. You can count on that. All friends here. Looks like You Fail Me in the lower left making good moves. Ike in the upper right, not too far behind. So when Mario jumps off of Yoshi, you're riding on Yoshi and Mario jumps off with the A button, Yoshi will inherit some of Mario's momentum. That is just kind of a vanilla property. And so by bailing off of Yoshi at the right time, at the right angle, you are able to sort of push Yoshi forward as he falls, and that is how these racers are getting Yoshi in to touch those coins. Mario cannot pass through the gold bricks, but sprites and other things like Yoshi can. You Fail Me, big read in the lower left-hand corner. Oh, and these little, yeah, bouncing off Yoshi to kind of see what's coming up ahead here. There are 3 sections tonight. So watch out. We got a lot of race happening. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up here. Yeah. All right, yeah, we're catching up. What else did I want to say? It's ROM Hack Races. The racers don't know what they're doing. This is improvisation. I'm sure, honestly, you know what? I'm sure most of you already kind of get that at this point. I just like to try to tailor the commentary specifically for folks who might not have seen this before. So, like, if you have questions, please feel free to ask. And, you know, for a quicker start tonight, I am going to guess that most people know what we're doing and are just ready for some fun ROM hack races. So, like, happy Saturday, how are you? And, yeah, we're seeing who can race Yoshi. So, a lot of tiles on screen, but a lot of this is machinery for Yoshi to run around in. And it looks like these racers are actually doing a really good job understanding what they want here. Yoshi can only run on the 1F0. If Mario is on Yoshi on the 1F0, they will fall right through. You fail me, though. You fail me. Fail in the lower left-hand corner, making the most progress out of anyone I've seen. We've got Bunky D. Luffy up here in the upper left-hand corner. I think a new name, so welcome. Thanks for trying out some ROM hack races tonight. It's cool to see new friends. You fail me. Getting that consistency right now. Gotta grab that red shell and spit out the fire to clear the path of those spinies. So red shell for fire. Does the Yoshi full mouth icon give Yoshi a green shell in his mouth? I did not catch the introduction where it told us that. We will find out together. They told us what the symbols meant at the beginning of the level, and I did not catch it. Green tiles make Yoshi run. Stop tiles make Yoshi stop running. We will find out. Put yourself in the position of the racers. What would you do? Ike. Ooh, look out. Ike in the upper right. So we want to bring, here's you fail me. Yeah, they want to bring that block with them. Yoshi mouth makes Yoshi stick his tongue out. So there is a shell over there for Yoshi to eat. Yoshi full mouth icon makes Yoshi automatically stick out his tongue. Really cool level here from Random Type tonight. Teamwork 2.0. And I really like this gimmick of like automatic Yoshi movements. Yeah, so there is a green shell for Yoshi to eat. He'll just automatically stick the tongue out and grab it up. So looking to get out of this first section right now. Oh man, you fail me with the most progress in the lower left-hand corner. Double Doom, Bunky. Okay, this is not, I have learned that this is not Bunky's first race. They have simply changed their name. The Kaizo gamer formerly known as Bunker Games. A friend by any other name would still be them. So pretty digestible situations here. You fail me in the lower left. So they want something, while they're standing by that pipe, they want something to hit the yellow turn block and open up the path for them. Gotta use those, yeah. Ike, learning a little bit now. They're getting through that spiny section. They're holding a grab block, and they want to be able to destroy each of the spinies, but they still want to be holding the grab block when they arrive at the section where Ike is standing right now. So drops are going to be the method, and we've seen You Fail Me put that together already, using the block dropping to destroy the spinies. That way they can recover the block instead of tossing it forward where it will just scoot away from them, or tossing it upward where it will smash against the ceiling. Grab blocks in particular, smashing against ceilings is a very common SMW thing. It just is one of those things that happens. You just kind of have to prepare for it. But a lot of really good Yoshi bails. One thing you definitely want to watch for is the way the racers, where and when they are bailing off of Yoshi, doing that jump again, Yoshi will inherit some of Mario's momentum when you bail off of him. And by bailing at the right angle with the right forward momentum, you are able to kind of kick Yoshi forward. And that is a little bit trickier than it seems. And it's a real question of just timing. Yeah. Does Yoshi Fire normally kill Spinies? Yes, it does. Yeah, Ike picking up a little bit of knowledge here. Bunky using a pause strat? That's good. Good strats. Yeah, Ike knowing to do the drop kills. Ike in the upper right. Oh? Oh, yeah, okay. They got to flip the blocks correctly. But looks like You Fail Me in the lower left. They had the knowledge ahead of time. H for You Fail Me. Moving on to section number 2 out of 3. So we got a baby Yoshi now. We'll see if anybody else can Ike, Double Doom, Bunky make the reads right now. Ike with a shot at it. This could be huge for Ike if they could just make this read right when they want it. Oh, not quite, not quite. That's giving You Fail Me a little bit of time to work with this second section. So we got baby Yoshi now. And as I'm sure you know, baby Yoshi loves to eat sprites. In this case, they need to eat 5 sprites, but this is, I'm assuming baby Yoshi eats some objects on the way down. So normally vanilla baby Yoshi needs to eat 5 sprites. Here they need to eat the Goomba and the Piranha plants. And that is all that is needed for Yoshi to grow up. Nice toss. Yo, You Fail Me. Oh my gosh, reading this section so well right now. Tossing that Goomba down to get a bounce off of it with Yoshi and get up and over there. And then bailing out. You're looking at the yellow outline with the thin yellow outline. Those blocks are solid for sprites, but not solid for Mario. By bailing off of Yoshi when Yoshi is directly in front of that column of yellow blocks, Yoshi is now stuck in a wall, and Yoshi stuck in a wall will clip up until either reaching the ceiling or until Yoshi is not stuck in a wall. So really good read from You Fail Me there, just kind of understanding what that part was immediately. Yeah, they are roaring right back here. Took a couple weeks off, but they are back with a vengeance. And yeah, You Fail Me. They want that Goomba because they want to bounce on the Goomba with Yoshi to get across that gap. Tricky stuff tonight. You Fail Me's making this look absolutely, absolutely easy. Ike, Double Doom, Bunky, meanwhile, looking for these checkpoints. But You Fail Me really taking off on this section. Okay, this is new. Yeah, You Fail Me. Taking a minute to look at this. This is interesting because there's a lot of movement and there's a lot of blocks on screen. And yet, when it gets right down to it, the gameplay action, really readable, man. I'm not seeing players necessarily confused about what they're trying to do here. They are just kind of trying to make the moves happen. And I like that readability a lot. You Fail Me. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, Fail in the lower left on a read. And we got X Gamer coming in here in the lower right-hand corner. First section all around, except for Fail. Again, this one's pretty complicated, so if you have questions or you'd like to learn more, if there's something I'm not explaining, please feel free to ask. Man, You Fail Me just reading this. They know they want to send that green shell up because that Yoshi tongue or Yoshi full mouth icon means Yoshi will spit out his tongue automatically. This is cool, man. I really like this whole Yoshi, like automatic living Yoshi kind of vibe. Ike in the upper right with another try at the checkpoint, but they are not getting both of those grab block situations, and those red outlined nets will kill Mario. That's a really cool up toss with that Goomba. I like that a lot. On You Fail Me's screen. Getting the Goomba and then Yoshi runs, use the Goomba, and then toss it up so that it gets down below Yoshi and you can both bounce up with it. Very cool. Yoshi can bounce on a flipped over Goomba. It doesn't matter for Yoshi, it's just a stun timer thing. Look out. You Fail Me on a huge read right now. You Fail Me for the pipe. Doesn't get it. Oh. Jeez. The up pipe, though, for huge progress. You Fail Me on a massive read there. This is, man, some serious power in these sight reads right now. You Fail Me absolutely tearing through this right now. But that gives you Fail Me, even though they didn't get the checkpoint, they get a lot of knowledge, right? Can they just do that again? And You Fail Me, looking to repeat the experience. You Fail Me right back there, right in. Oh my gosh. You Fail Me. Third section, 14:30 on the timer. And we're going to zoom in for a minute on You Fail Me. Way out in the lead right now. Gigantic sight reads. Really making the difference for You Fail Me. We talk about the dichotomy between consistency and one-shots. Whether or not racers can one-shot sections. Whether or not they can be consistent enough to learn. You Fail Me showing us the power of just really sharp one-shots tonight. You Fail Me also notice they take a little minute at the death screen, and they don't hit retry right away. They're just waiting to see. They're looking around, and they're kind of playing it in their head a little bit. But, man, really, like, understandable. If I could say something for this level, man, it's really... The flow here is just understandable. The obstacles kind of just lead into each other. Yeah, let's give it up for Random Type. Really cool level tonight. This is neat. Cool gimmick paired with really readable situations. Looks like the racers are just trying to make it happen, not necessarily struggling to understand what they do. So zooming in here, You Fail Me on the third checkpoint section. And using that question block to bop those bullet bills out of the air. They are, as long as a block is popped off adjacent to the bullet bill, that block will kill the bullet bill. You Fail Me gunning right now for their 49th first place in ROM Hack Race. So certainly a veteran showing us some skills here tonight. No one else is already done. Yeah, we're focusing in on You Fail Me because they are farthest in the lead right now. If anyone else is making progress or catching up, we will zoom right back in. We are going to get to see everybody's clears, everybody's cool moments. So, no worries. But yeah, got to grab this blue shell out of the block up top, drop it to kill the Spiny. Noticing a lot of, which is something I really enjoy in Mario World, I just call it like a drop kill. When you drop a shell, it's active. Active shells can kill enemies. So you can... Oh, Joe, You Fail Me. Jeez Louise. Going ahead a little bit here, trying to see what is coming up, reading that situation. But an active dropping shell will kill enemies in the same way that a forward-tossed shell or an up-tossed shell will also kill enemies. So, kind of clever use of drop kills here. And then that blue shell has a Koopa inside of it. And this first obstacle is timed so that when they get to that pit, they can drop the blue shell as the Koopa is waking up inside of the shell. And, oh, looks like maybe... I wonder if You Fail Me isn't doing that in a slightly... I wonder if You Fail Me isn't doing this in a slightly cheesy way. Kind of maybe a swag way. I'm not sure. Because it looks like maybe they could just... No, it looks like maybe they do. Are they dropping the shell in there? We'll have to find out, but it's definitely working out. I think that might be the intended strat. I see another possibility, but You Fail Me's making it look real swaggy. Bringing Ike back in here in the lower right-hand side, or the lower, on the right-hand side, the only right-hand side. Ike moving on to checkpoint number 2. So this is a chance to catch up. You Fail Me doesn't have as much knowledge about this. And we saw huge power from a one-shot for Ike in this, You Fail Me in the second section. So if Ike can turn that on, they may be able to put the pressure back on You Fail Me. It's not over till it's over. And Ike is certainly no slouch here. This might hold up. Yeah, You Fail Me might hold up a little bit. I think what... I don't know, actually. I'm curious. I'm curious if what they're doing here is intended. I see another possibility. But they are just dropping the shell and letting the Koopa come out of it in midair, bouncing on the Koopa in order to make this gap work. And I hope that does work out for them, but the problem might be that there's a variable timing with that. Depending on how they moved and how quickly they got there, the Koopa is going to pop out at different moments, and that might introduce a little bit of variability. Notice, yeah, they were too low that time. So if You Fail Me is committing to this strat, that might hold them up a little bit. Now, they might think it's the intended strat. They might be going for just something swaggy. But yeah, I do see another... I wonder if you do in chat as well, if you see another possibility for what might be done here. But You Fail Me, here we go. The reads, not quite though, and it looks like they didn't get as much information out of that. They kind of hesitated at those expanding pipes just a little bit. You know, very strong gameplay all around right now. Ike also in the right side. 6 out of 10 execution on this one. I think that might be, no, that might be correct, actually, yeah. They want to hesitate on those expanding pipes, and here goes fail. Ooh. Okay, so Yoshi can stand on the munchers. Yoshi cannot stand on the skull death blocks. Those will kill the player. Normally in vanilla, Yoshi can stand on just about anything, except for lava. You sink in lava. But in order to prevent too much cheese in Kaizo, we have added blocks that will kill you even if you're riding Yoshi, which is not a vanilla thing, and that's what the purpose of the skull blocks is. That's why there's also a difference why they're using skull blocks and munchers, as opposed to just one. Because it's easier to telegraph that way. These blocks will kill you if you're on Yoshi. Otherwise, you'd be able to stand on any death surface and just kind of hop, skip, and jump your way to the end. Yeah, you feel me? Getting held up a little bit on the first, like, 2 or 3 obstacles of this. They also want to turn around at that bullet bill section. They want to turn around and face left because the bullet bill may collide with the, what are they called? Shells. The bullet bill and the shell may collide, and that would be a problem because then the shell would be destroyed. They wouldn't be able to use it. We got B2DE81 coming in here in the lower part of the screen. You feel me, Ike. B2 also working on the second section. It could work with drop kills on the bullets, but I think the intended strat there is to use the question block to just face left and pop them with the question block. But this is kind of holding them up a little bit here. So this is a chance, not to say someone's playing badly, but this is a chance for the race to change. Maybe perhaps a lead change. Yeah, now they're trying some other strats here. You feel me? Yeah, trying to do maybe a turn drop with that shell. I think I'm gonna guess that perhaps this is not the intended strat, and I think I have an idea. But yeah, you feel me? Trying some other stuff. Trying to keep the shell. So this is the third secret component of ROM hack races. Consistency and one-shots matter. But what about insight? Whether or not you just have the insight. Can you just figure out the strat? Can you figure out a cheese? Can you figure out what needs to be done here? Can you figure out how to make something more consistent if you're having trouble with it? And that is kind of a mystery factor. Bringing in Bunky down here in the lower right. We got back to 4. Thank you, Mason, for the sub. Why can't I think of words tonight? The resub for all you do for ROM hack races. Thank you for testing this week alongside your fellow ROM hack race testers, Mithrillionaire, Blue Ribbon High Life, and Gossip Greg. Can I get a video games? Can I at least rent a video game? Oh, you fail me. A little bit of knowledge. And I think you fail me had a plan for that next section. Meanwhile, Bunky, B2, and Ike all just working through section number 2. Ike looking pretty sharp. They bail out with Yoshi too low at the elevator. Bunky, though, looking pretty sharp on the Yoshi elevator. You fail me on the upper left on a read. Well, not a read, but on a run. We got that mushroom into the spin cycle. Yeah, now they have a yellow shell in Yoshi's mouth. This is, oh, this could be big for You Fail Me. You Fail Me in the left, not quite. But I think they see what they want there. So a yellow shell in Yoshi's mouth gives Yoshi the power to stomp sand clouds, which will, when contacting enemies, will either destroy them, or if the enemy can be stunned, like a Goomba, the sand cloud will sort of stun the Goomba and bop it up into the air. By nudging the Goomba in the air, they're able to kind of move it over and do like a little pseudo shell jump with the Goomba as it is flying through the air, get it into that death pit, and You Fail Me right back here. They know this trick. Oh, tough though. That is a tough trick to do. Yeah, we'll see how that one works. But looking, oh yeah, You Fail Me looking ahead. Yeah, trying to find out how close they are to the end of the level. This is You Fail Me on section 3 out of 3 on this 6 out of 10 level. I'm working the difficulty rankings in so everybody can hear them. But yeah, say a lot going on here. Please ask questions if you want. But we got some Kaizo experts in chat. I really like this kind of deep purple cave background that we got going on here from Random Type. Ike, could we see the one shot on the pipe? Ike, a little hasty. Ah, jeez. As You Fail Me. Ooh, You Fail Me. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away, figuring out that yellow shell trick. If you're holding a yellow shell in Yoshi's mouth, you can jump, stomp the sand cloud, and then at the same time spit that yellow shell out. The yellow shell will get spit out but popped into the air, so you can nudge it and move it without actually having to eat it with Yoshi. And this is where consistency is really going to come into play for You Fail Me. Can they just get right back there? This is the chance. Not quite. Not a big enough jump off of the bounce. Yoshi is able to bounce on inert shells, which is, well, I guess would be shells that are not moving. Mario can only bounce on shells that are moving, but Yoshi can bounce on shells no matter what and still get that big boost up in the air. So even though the shell hasn't been kicked in that situation, specifically because you're Yoshi, you're able to get a large bounce instead of a small one, or just kick it. Ike. Yo, oh, I was watching B2. And there it is, Ike on the checkpoint. Now this could, boy, this could make it or break it. This could make it or break it for the race. Can Ike cover a lot of distance here? But You Fail Me just needs that one good run, and they know what's up. So could see a huge read from Ike. Yeah, right now it is Ike versus You Fail Me on the 3rd section for all the proverbial marbles. Ike, though, getting in here pretty quickly. Eh. You Fail Me, though, has really gotten confident with that blue shell drop. Intended or not, they have really gotten confident with that. Oh, man. Whew, this is a nail biter for You Fail Me, because they know exactly what they want. They've just got to get the moves lined up. Meanwhile, Ike's still doing some learning here, but learning quickly. Oh, man, dude, this is tense. This is tense, man. Little bit. Would be You Fail Me over here looking for, yeah, their 49th win. Ike looking for their 15th win. But you feel me, with a lot more completed races as well. Not to say, you know, it's not a... I just like the stats. It's not necessarily, you know, who's better. It's anybody's race right now. Yeah, you can absolutely tell if that's intended or not. It is intended? Okay. Okay. I was thinking maybe there was another possibility, but okay, that is the intended strat then. So way to go, you feel me, figuring out what was intended and getting out of there before Yoshi flips that on-off coin up top. Here we go. Fail. Fail for all the money here. In there. Oh, Yoshi trying to stop you at the end, but you feel me, clutching it out for the win. I saw 30-26 on the time. You fail me, taking it home tonight. That is 145 races down for them, 49 first places with a 30-28. Really strong level from Random Type tonight, and really strong gameplay from you, Fail Me. That giant sight read at the end of the second section really made the difference. And Fail coming in absolutely clutch with that one. Bringing it back to 4 streams now. We got Ike, we got B2, we got Bunky up here working on second section for Ike, and Bunky first section for B2. I'm sorry, second section for B2, my bad. Everybody's on the second section. X Gamer moving into the upper left-hand corner, looking for second on the podium. And you know, I'd like to actually take a quick moment to congratulate you, Fail Me, obviously, for taking the win tonight. But I would also like to congratulate. I was kind of watching for this in the back, you know, commentating. So I'd like to be impartial. Nice try, B2 at that pipe. I saw that. You know, I'm rooting for everybody. We all are rooting for everybody. But I'd like to take a minute to congratulate Ike SMB for tying the all-time ROM hack race streak record. 6 weeks in a row, winning 6 races in a row. The streak, unfortunately, has been broken tonight by you, Fail Me, but still a huge achievement for Ike, tying the all-time ROM hack race record at 6, which was set by Nexus many years ago. So now there are two world record holders sharing the title, which would be Ike and Nexus for weeks in a row. Unfortunately, the streak has come to an end, but perhaps a new streak has begun. But X Gamer, Ike, B2, Bunky still playing very well right now. Tough level tonight, 6 out of 10. And working through. B2 with a chance at it. Oh, up pipes. Up pipes. Freaking up pipes. Oh, yo, good stats, BD. Yeah, Nexus and Ike have 6 in a row. Louis and Halcyon. I hope Halcyon's doing well wherever they're at. They were such a strong racer. Halcyon with 5, you Fail Me with a 4 streak. So you Fail Me. Here's the chance to build the dynasty right now with tonight's win. Only need 6 more in a row. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Halcyon raced with us for quite a while a few years ago, and, you know, life happens. Things change. But I just hope they're doing well. X Gamer, yo, once again, using those patented X-Gamer pause strats. Oh, and yo, what's this? Yo, excuse me, I want this, Bunky. H for Bunky, working on the 3rd section. We are still looking for a clear podium right now. Only 1 finish so far. So, Bunky versus Ike right now to battle it out for the 2nd spot on the 1st podium. Gonna zoom in here. Bunky versus Ike. Fail, yo. Thank you for the raid. Oh, thank you so much. Great job. Got the win tonight. Well played. Massive sight read on that 2nd section. That really exciting to see. Even though it didn't get the checkpoint in that moment, the knowledge gained and the consistency after that just took it home. Ike, though, looking pretty sharp here. Yeah, needs to drop that shell. Well, yo, making it back in style. Welcome freaking back. Best way to come back. Yeah, I do. I like that shell drop setup a lot. That's a cool. It's cool that it works that way, and it's cool that the section is timed out just enough that the Koopa is always going to be waking up about that time. If you've just done the section correctly. I don't think I've seen it in a race either. Yo, bringing in B2 here at the bottom part of your screen. B2, 3rd section. Still looking for that 2nd place. Anybody's race right now. Chat, also, you know, additionally, how are you doing? How's your Saturday night? How you feeling? I hope you're having a nice time. Thanks for joining us here for RomHack Races. If you love RomHack Races and you'd like to help us out, we are putting out a call. We are lighting the beacons because we could use some volunteers, especially scout volunteers. If you have a little bit of time on your Saturday nights and you want to help RomHack Races go, all you need is an internet connection, a computer, and the willingness to learn a short little easy system. If you would like to help us out around the shop, volunteering to scout racers, that would be really helpful. We would love to have some extra friends. Plus, yeah, you get to hang out with in the cool staff channels and be silly, and that's always fun. And yeah, we'd really appreciate the help. We've got volunteer forms on the Discord and on romhackraces.com. If you head on over, check them out. If you got some time, you're watching the races anyway. It's easy and fun. You don't have to be on camera or do anything like that. Just watch the other racers and communicate. Let us know who's taking the lead, who to rotate in. It's the way that we get to see everybody's clears. And you might not see them during the race, but the scouts are doing excellent work. We really appreciate that, and it contributes to RomHack Races being as good as it is. So, you know, volunteer today. And while we're at it, we could use some makers. Yo, have you ever wanted to make a level for RomHack Races? Well, now's your chance. You can sign up on the Discord. Info is right there. Just go and check it out. And if you have a level that you've been dying to make, we would love to have some extra makers. We could sure use a few. Heck, I might sign up myself. I think it's time we had another SMB2 level. Or what about a Mario 1 level? We are also willing to work with different ideas. Don't think that you necessarily have to make this kind of Kaizo. If you have an interesting idea for a level, maybe a different, you know, maybe Mario 2, maybe, well, heck, we've done Mario 3 in the past. Usually we do Mario World, but if you have maybe a level for an idea for a puzzle level or a standard gauntlet, we like to let the passion and talent and vision of the makers shine out as much as possible. So don't think that well, I don't really make Kaizo, so I don't know if I could do this. I would love to see what you've got. I challenge you to think out of the box and sign up for a ROM hack race level. It's a really fun process. We try to make it as chill and fun as possible. Make your level in secret, you know, don't show anybody, obviously. And then when the time comes, we add you to the tester channel, and you can chat with the testers about just, you know, make sure the level is smooth, readable. That's the point of testing, is just, you know, have some other eyes on it before we send it out to the race. So if you're unsure or you think, well, maybe this section needs a little work or whatever, don't worry. We'll have some other people check it out, take a look at it. And then, you know, race time comes and you get to hang out and watch everybody race your awesome level. I would love to see some new faces, some new makers. I know y'all are out there, and if you've been wanting to have a chance to make something, now is your time. Please feel free to sign up, and let's get some new ROM hack race levels in our ROM hack race. If you have any questions or you want to learn more, if you think maybe I'd like to do it, but I'm not sure about this, that, or the other thing, please reach out on Discord, ask. We are here to help because we all love doing this and we all just want these races to be as awesome as possible. So please feel free. ROM hack races goes because of the community investment in this. And it is the work of volunteers, makers, restreamers, scouts that help this go at all. And so, you know, we appreciate that. If you want to keep having these races, more person power is always appreciated. I think maybe I will sign up. You know what? I'm thinking it's about time. Now I just have to decide if I'm gonna make an SMB 2 level or a Mario 1 level. Probably SMB 2. I've had this idea for a while now, and I think it's finally time we had a tricky SMB2 level. We are in a SMB2 renaissance at the moment. What with Mario 2's level design contest that just recently wrapped up on SMW Central. Personally, I can't wait to start judging these levels. I took a little tiny peek at CO's stream today. He was judging some levels, and what I saw looked pretty exciting, so. SMB 1+2 Archipelago. But seriously, you know, I just want to let everybody know that if you're considering making a level, it is okay to think outside the box a little bit. You know, just because it's not freaking hard Kaizo does not mean it would not be welcomed at ROM hack races. Give us your ideas, you know. I would love to, if you have some wild new idea or a different Mario game or something that you'd like to try that you think would be fun, reach out. That would be really cool. You know, maybe like I don't know if we could do like a Doom mod or something. You know what I mean? Like kind of keep it Mario, but you know, Mario 1. Heck, in the past we've done Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2, Yobby Island. I think Calco won every single Yoshi's Island race we ever had. But you know, we are really open to ideas, creativity, suggestions. So please don't hold yourself up just because I don't know if it would be Kaizo or Kaizo enough or whatever. You want to do a tricky puzzle, you want to do a standard level, you want to do something really weird, go for it. I'd love to see it. Ike, though, in the upper right, might love to see this ending. Oh, Ike, they might not have the iframes. No, they don't. Yeah, Calco did win every single Yoshi's Island race. We had some Yoshi's Island races in the past, and yeah, it was no contest. Calco won every single one of them. Calco completely undefeated. You know, also we used to have we did have Mario 3 races back in the day on like a separate day. We had some Mario 3 sight reading races, and I happen to be undefeated on Mario 3. So maybe if you want to make a Mario 3 level, I'd have to come back and defend my title. But Ike here getting really close, bringing in Double Doom in the lower right-hand side. Second section for Double Doom, feeding that baby Yoshi. Ike, though, looking pretty sharp here on the right. Upper right-hand corner. Ike knows that... that it's a tough trick, though. It's a weird moment of timing to spit out the shell and then stomp at the same instant. It seems like it would be easy and automatic. It's a little trickier than that. Bunky also spitting out the yellow shell when they get to that Goomba. I'm not sure. Maybe they think that's what they need to do. I'm not sure if that's intentional or accidental. But either way, maybe a change of strats is in order. Big relay? I signed up for big relay. How could I not? Which means I guess I've got some practicing to do. Yeah, looking forward to. Have we announced? Have we announced what big relay is going to be yet, or are we waiting? I wasn't sure on the status of that. Well, remember years ago when we had the Hyper 6 relay? Some new tech even came from that. That's how we found dive storage. That was my world. I did dive storage. I didn't find it, but I did the trick. Remember when we had the Hyper 6 relay years ago? We are something similar to that. Yeah, was that Spud that found dive storage? Notable Hyper 6 runner Spud. Yeah, B2 kind of messing up with this Goomba part a little bit. I think they have the wrong idea about what they want there. I'm not sure if they know this Goomba flip trick. X Gamer coming back here in the lower right-hand corner. Ooh, yo, X Gamer looking pretty sharp on this second section here. Tricky jumps, though. Think we can announce it? Well, what hack starts with the letter J and ends with the letter P? It's made by a team for you and for me. It's a big relay that we all can see. Multiple teams and tricks that aren't free. Spawned a whole series that brought us such glee. X-Gamer going for the pipe makes it in. Yee! I can't think of any more words that rhyme. It's jump. It's jump. We're doing it. We're finally gonna do it. Doing a jump team relay. Pretty similar format to the Hyper 6. The 10th anniversary jump relay. We are in the planning stages for that right now. It's gonna be a hoot and a holler of a good time. And, you know, celebrate an absolutely classic, formative Super Mario World fan mod. ROM game. If you can answer me these riddles 3. Jinvictus 2 doesn't end with a P. I said it starts with a J and ends with a P. Jinvictus J. Every time someone mentions Invictus 2, I have to brag about the fact that I got to play it. I have already beaten levels in Invictus 2. I already beat some. It was pretty fun. Hey, Random Type, thank you for making a really great level tonight. This has been really cool, really fun. Thank you for your hard work. I appreciate it. I know we all do. Get some rest. Thanks for hanging out with us. Keep up the great work. Hey, all testers are appreciated on ROM hack races. See how much fun? See, Random Type says, it was a pleasure. So, you should make a level for ROM hack races too. Because, you know, it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna use that quote in advertising. It's been a pleasure. Dash random type. Dash Michael Scott. Ike in the upper right, looking really good with these iframes. Can they get it? Oh, yo, and Bunky not too far behind, but screwing up the spin jump. Man. Yo, I thought they weren't going to make that pipe, but they clutched it out. Nicely done, Ike. Way to play, dude. Way to play. Man, so close on that streak, but still a very strong win tonight. 17 second places, 81 completed races, 53:20 on the timer. Nicely done, Ike SMB. Absolutely clutch. One of the best out there. We got Double Doom coming in here in the upper right-hand corner. Bunky on the upper left. B2, X-Gamer down below. Looking to wrap up our first podium and start our second. I like saying first podium and second podium. Like, fourth place is the top, of the second podium. Puts a positive spin on it, you know? Sort of a glass half full. Oh man, also, y'all, what are y'all up to this weekend? What's good for video games? What's everybody playing this weekend? What's in your Nintendo? B2, ah, yo, B2, maybe. Yes, looks like B2 has figured out what they want for that Goomba flip obstacle. Playing Kaizo ROM hacks? Yo, that's what I like to hear. You're walking the path. Walking the path, Grasshopper. Soon you will be able to take on the boss at the end of the movie and free the people of the village. Your skills have improved, I see. Oh, I've heard about, ooh, not the bean hack from Jump Team. You're a little caterpillar made out of bombs. I saw a trailer for that just this morning, actually. Looks really cute. Plan to jump between games, jumping like the Jump Team. Well, that's fun. I hope whatever you're playing, you're having a nice time doing it. Games are just fun, you know? You know what rocks? Video games. I love video games. They're so fun. They're good and good for you. Oh, yo, maybe X-Gamer. Haha. Looking for a little bit of a cheese there, trying to get P-Speed. They just need to do that Goomba flip trick. Again, if you're coming in late, you have questions, something you want to learn, please feel free to ask. I assume at this point, everybody kind of understands what's going on in the level. But we are here to cheer on our friends. And have a good time doing it. Me, I can't stop thinking about Myst. No spoilers in chat, please. I know this isn't quite my chat, so, you know, but still. I know I'm like 30 years late to the party or whatever, but I've been playing games I never beat as a kid, as a fun, exciting stream series, and my chat voted for Myst. And let me tell you what, wow. I went to bed thinking about that game. I woke up thinking about it. I am having such a beautiful, wonderful time. I know that's weird coming from me, right? Kaizo, Gamester, Speedrun, Glitch Cat, arcade pinball guy over here being like, you know what? That Myst game is pretty... I'm the Slowpoke meme. Hey, have you played Myst? It's awesome. But holy cow. Man, I can't tell you how much fun I've been having in the exciting evocative, mysterious, secret-filled world of Myst. It has been such a lovely time, and I've figured out everything all on my own. I'm rather proud of that, in fact. I figured out everything so far, except for some confirmation, yes or no questions from my chat, like, my assumption is this. Am I correct? And my chat will be like, yes, you are. And I'll be like, cool, that's what I thought. But other than that, I've got no hints, I've looked up nothing, I've got no spoilers, I've got nothing at all. I just figuring out the freaking puzzles, and it is making me so happy. I do not have a VR headset. Believe it or not, I have actually never tried VR yet. I've never even put one on. I am late to many parties, but perhaps a wizard arrives precisely when he means to. It seems like that would be fun. I've been playing, at the recommendation of some friends, I have been playing the Myst Masterpiece Edition, which apparently is as close to the original as you can get. It's got the original kind of 90s polygon, liminal spaces, textures, and the gameplay is the same, the puzzles are the same. I feel like as an entry point to the series, you know, might as well start with the OG. But everyone's telling me how great Riven is, and now I'm just like, I have to play Riven. I must play this game. Yeah, everyone is saying. I saw that from B2, yeah, getting another try at the ending there. Need that consistency from B2 right now to finish this up. Looking for a third still. So, podium possibility. First podium possibility for the next finisher here. Could it be? Could it be DE81? But yeah, man, Myst. Holy cow. What a beautiful, beautiful game. Oh my freaking amazing. Just amazing. And people are like, well, if you like that, Riven is 1,000 times even better. And it's like, wow. What could be better? It's like what could be better than pizza? I guess we'll find out. I do feel very excited when figuring things out, yes. Is it pronounced wise or yees? I'll be starting my SMB2 judging on Monday. It's nice to have a weekend. You know, I don't know, you know, big gaming. It's nice to take some time off. I do the races on Saturday, so Sunday is like the only day that I don't have like something scheduled. So, you know, as much as I was honestly thinking about starting today, but then, like, you know, I wanted to do some house chores. Sky and I, you know, cleaning the house. I cleaned the bathroom today. All right, go me. I have a collage I want to finish, and so yeah, we'll start it up on Monday. But I probably will start early on Monday. 24, yes, 24 amazing SMB2 levels. I'm so excited. Oh man, like really, man, I'm so excited. X Gamer, ooh, look out. Yo, X Gamer getting close to the ending as well. B2 versus X Gamer here. We're just kind of hanging out and yapping, but these racers are still working very hard. Yeah, you're getting that consistency. Bunky. Oh, yo, Bunky in the upper left. Yo, oh, without the spin. Oh my gosh. Oh, but Yoshi was a little bit too far ahead. Oh, geez, B2's turn. Oh, they're coming in fast and furious here. Oh, geez, yeah, but without the spin, Yoshi might... Yeah, they're either going to run out of iframes or Yoshi might be a little too far ahead. X Gamer getting close to that ending as well. Okay, man, we got a serious race heating up for third on the podium tonight. Bunky, B2, and X Gamer all having their chance at the final damage boost run. Yeah, I don't know, it's been so exciting. I'm not much of a puzzle gamer, but like, maybe I guess I am, like, maybe it's just like certain puzzle types are hard for me. Mario World has traditionally, I've not really enjoyed puzzles in SMW, because it tends to be like, not to complain, not to say this is bad or whatever, but it's just hard for me. Puzzles in SMW tend to be stacked Kuso trick order of operations, right? Do you know the trick? Do you know that you can make an invisible Yoshi in this type of situation, and then stack that with other glitches that you may or may not know? And sometimes it gets a little rough for me, because I feel like I don't even know what I don't know. You know, I don't know how to try things, because I don't know that I don't know what I don't know. But, you know, then I play something like Myst, and it's just like, you know, do escape rooms have big Myst energy, or does Myst have big escape room energy? Here goes Bunky, though. Upper left. Hold up. Hold up. Glitch. Shush. Bunky's playing right now. Bunky's showing us how it's done. Ah! So close. But, you know, I'm playing Myst, and it's just like, everything is right here. The game is, this is telling me, I don't have to know some invisible Yoshi double tongue glitch eat trick. I just have to look around the world and put the information together. And man, that's been so exciting. I get a huge thrill every time I figure something out. I put in the code and the door opens and it's like, it opened, yes! I love that. It's like an escape room, but it's not timed, you know? They're not trying to kick me out. I think, honestly, like, historically speaking, I think Myst invented escape rooms. Like, Bunky back again without the spin. Oh, man. Yeah, so normally you ought to spin there to just cruise across that line of bats. Bunky either not realizing the spin or just not opting to do it. Bunky with the most consistency right now. We got Germdove coming in hot in the upper right-hand corner. Working on, what's this? Section number 2. Oh, Germdove looking good here. Come on, buddy. Germdove, all right. Yo, big shout-outs to the scouts on that one, telling us that Germdove was getting really close and making it so that we can swap Germdove in so we can catch everyone's big moments. Scouts are doing really great work. Maybe you would like to be a scout for ROM hack races. I will personally give you a merit badge. And you know what? I've said this before. I'll say it again, but I'll sweeten the deal. If anybody out there, if you sign up to be a scout, if you sign up and get accepted and become a new scout for ROM hack races, I will personally gift you a tier 1 month of a tier 1 sub to any stream you like. Free for you. Get some cool emotes for yourself. Little way to sweeten the deal for you. You know, volunteer. You know, scouts are volunteers and stuff. But you know, if you want to sign up, free sub on me. Or if you'd rather have a free sub from your local sub shop, you know, like an edible sub, you pick. Free Twitch sub, free eating sub, whatever, it's yours. All you gotta do is sign up and get in on the crew. What does a scout do? So, we have a lot of different racers. Like tonight, for example, we have 9 people who have signed up for the race. Since we can only fit 4 maximum on stream, what the scouts are doing is watching all the racers at once, or as many as you can. Say we have 20 racers, you don't have to watch 20 streams at once. But we split up the work between the scouts who are around, and the scouts are collectively watching all the other races. The scouts are in a separate Discord channel while the race is going on, and they're letting us know, say Germdove wasn't on screen. They're watching Germdove and they're saying, oh, Germdove is getting really close, I think they're going to get the checkpoint soon. They pass that over to the restreamer, and then the restreamer, who in this case BD tonight, switches, okay, well we know to bring Germdove on the screen. and then someone says, oh, you know, Ike just got the checkpoint, now he's in the lead, so whoop, we switch over to Ike. So you're scouting all the rest of the racers and just passing information over to the restreamer. It's a behind-the-scenes job, but it is absolutely so helpful. And in doing that, we make sure that we usually get to see everybody's clears, we get to see everybody's big moments, and we help celebrate the achievements of racers in our community. All you need is a little bit of free time on Saturday nights between, call it 7:40 and 10-ish Eastern. You don't even have to spend the whole time. If you've got, you know, well, I only have from 8 to 9:30. That's okay. We can work with that. All you need is a little bit of time on Saturday nights, a computer to watch streams on, and a decent enough internet connection, and just the ability to kind of learn our system and get on Discord and hang out. It's a fun and easy job, and it's really, really helpful. Citrus over here helping us out, one of our kind and noble scouts. Citrus can fill you in more about the direct experience of scouting. So, you know, it's a volunteer position. I'll buy you a sub if you get your name in and get accepted. New accepted scouts, remind me of that, because I'm just going to forget, but remind me, hey, you promised me a sub, and then I'll say, yes, I did, and it's yours. Bunky, I know. Nor. Oh, X-Gamer. Oh, jeez. They kicked Yoshi so far ahead. This is going to be so close. X-Gamer with the pause. With the pause strat. X-Gamer. Oh, buddy. That patented. X-Gamer pause. X-Gamer is known for that, man. They use that strat. Yeah, epic pause. They are good at that. And you know, that is a skill. Pausing at the right moment and then recovering after the pause and actually completing the trick. They do that, I assume, to get a look around, to kind of see what's coming up, to size up the situation before they make their next move. And that is really powerful, man. That gets them the 3rd on the podium tonight. X-Gamer, I'm telling you, man, a streamer to watch out for. 1:11:15 the time. X-Gamer, newer, I'm not saying this like a bad thing, but newer to RomHack races, only 21 races completed, and already 4 podium appearances. They're 2nd, 3rd place. That's a really good podium to races completed ratio. X-Gamer is powerful, man, and I know they've talked, we've chatted on stream before. I know X-Gamer is just out here finding the zen and grinding their skills and working on their skills like every day. So keep watch, man. I'm waiting for X-Gamer to finally get that first place. It's coming. It's coming soon. X-Gamer, yo, great job, man. 3rd tonight. Very, very well done on a tough level. B2 in the lower left, though, looking to make it... Ooh, so close. They're getting a little bit behind Yoshi. Yoshi is running, but Yoshi is a little bit too far out ahead, and they can't make up that distance in time so that when Yoshi runs off the edge, it's a little bit too low to grab and make that landing onto the pipe. Ooh, yo, oh, double doom. They had a good run going. Oh, excuse me. Was that your third? Excuse me. Oh my, why? Oh yes, I stand corrected. Well, no wait, maybe no. The stats are saying 2, but I trust you to know your own stats. I got a little cheat sheet back here. I can look up the stats. Yeah, no, GG. 2 before tonight. I'm looking at the Yeah, I'm looking at the stat sheet for X Gamer. It says 2nd 2, 3rd 2. So I'm not sure if the stat sheet is wrong. I got my little cheat sheet. Double Doom in the lower right. Oh, one jump away. Let's go on the edge of that up pipe. Double Doom making their way into section number 3. It doesn't? It usually updates when... Oh, B2! Oh, B2! Hey, wait a minute! Hey! Whoa! Oh, yeah. Yo, you love to see it. B2 taking the extra death just to wrap up the level with our pal Yoshi. Or are they trying to kill Yoshi? Oh, maybe they think there's a trick here? Well, either way, GG B2. Appreciate the checkpoint at the end here. That's always nice. There you go. Grabbing the gold tape. B2 DE81. Coming in clutch. Finishing out a tough level. Well, according to the stat sheet, B2 with 197 completed races. A huge resume. Endless Ascent joins us in the lower left-hand corner. We got Bunky, we got Germdove, we got Endless, and Double Doom. Third section's all around. Endless on 1, but working hard. Proud to see it. Yo, Endless, alright, here, making some moves here. Yo, once again, just like, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Thank you for being a part of things. It is always an honor to do these, and I mean, I don't know, I think I speak for everybody. This is one of my favorite parts of the week, doing ROM hack races, just getting to see the community spirit, the community coming out, trying their best, beating a tough level. It's inspiring, and it's really cool to see. So, thank you for making it a little part of your Saturday night as well. If you're having fun, go and follow the racers. There are so many cool people in our community playing so much cool Kaizo. Please go and check them out on their channels. I know they'd love to get a follow. And when you're done doing that, you know, drop a follow for us here on ROM Hack Races. Come back and see the race every Saturday. If you're new and you don't know, we've got a new level every single Saturday night. And we will have new levels every Saturday night, especially if we get some new makers to sign up. We'd love to see some new friends signing up, so sign up on the Discord right now. I'm gonna keep plugging the maker signups. But it's a good time every week, and I sincerely hope that you are enjoying yourselves tonight. Bunky. Ay. Oy oy oy. Well, yeah, whatever the stat sheet says, X Gamer, you're rocking it, man. You are really, really rocking it. And I am excited to see you doing well. Excited to see you coming out for the races. Using an unconventional pause technique. And at first I was like, I wonder if this whole pause thing is going to work out. But you're really making it your own. And I'm seeing you thrive with that. And I like that. So, GG every single time. It's getting me to try to pause more. You know, like, it's getting me thinking about that. Like, huh, maybe I should try that. Jeez, this really seems to be working for X Gamer. I gotta give that a go sometime. I think you'll get there. And we'll be here to cheer you on. I believe. Yo, Bunky. Ah! No! Such close attempts here. Ah, chat, how are you feeling? Yeah, you know, okay, good, comfy, getting some good weekend rest, I hope. Lego Mania. Oh, yo, Endless Ascent getting close to that checkpoint. Nice. Ah, man, that's rough, yeah. It has been an annoyingly hot summer, hasn't it? Okay, Bunky. Looking good on this run. Just gotta catch that. Yosh, not enough iframes. Okay, this looks good. Bunky with a chance in the upper left. They could get it. They could get it. They got it. They got it. Well executed. Very clean. Nicely done, Bunky. Touch that gold tape. Oh, they're going for the... maybe for the 50. Nice try. Nice try. You know, the 50, as far as I know, the 50 is frame perfect. As far as I understand it, to get a 50 on the gold tape is, in fact, a frame perfect trick. Which is interesting that Nintendo themselves intentionally programmed in a frame perfect trick. If you want to really play as Nintendo intended, get all 50s. I don't think anyone's ever done that. That's never, right? I'm gonna guess. Why would anyone ever do that? Go for the vanilla game and get all 50s on the gold tape? 50 on the gold tape or reset? No one's ever done that. I don't, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah. Yo, B2, thank you for the raid. Well played. Well played raid tonight. Thank you so much. Good gaming. I love to see this support, man. Thank you, chat. I want to shout out chat for being supportive for all the racers. We got Double Doom, Germdove up here working hard. Endless Ascent working hard. No shortage of hard work anywhere on your screen right now. This was a fun level. I agree. I like how readable this level is. Like, for all the... There's a lot of different blocks, there's a lot of different stuff going on. Yoshi's moving, the enemies are moving around, bullets are firing. And yet the readability here was really on point. I didn't see anyone particularly struggling to figure out what to do. And that can be difficult sometimes in a level with a lot of movement and just things going on, but really clear, well-indicated pathing here. Really strong level from Random Type tonight. Oh yeah, Vanilla Dome Secret 1, because you're right up at the... You're up on that hill when you grab the goal. Yeah, totally. SMW 50%. That is a frame perfect trick, isn't it? That's at least that's what I've heard. Maybe I'm just passing on misinformation. Someone wouldn't just go on the internet and lie, would they? But as far as I understand, it is 1 frame to get the 50 on the goal tape, hitting it at the very top. Just call it SMW McCarthyism percent. Cause the 50s, get it? Get it? That was bad. No, that was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad joke. Oops, all 50s. Oh, yo, yeah, X Gamer, yeah. If you want, I can certainly link it for you. You know, in fact, Wikipedia cites that article. I don't know if we have the command here in RomHack Race's chat. Oh man, years ago, I started out my investigation trying to find, trying to answer questions, the age-old Kaizo question, who is Takamoto, who was Kiba, where did they go, what happened, and of course to answer a question that has used to plague Kaizo, but I don't think it does anymore. Did Kiba really beat the original Kaizo series? Was that a fake video somehow? Did he use save states or cheat somehow? To try to answer that question once and for all. I do believe 100% that Kiba really beat the original Kaizo series. And in the process of doing these investigations, I'm going through old Japanese forums and translating them with like Deep L to like figure out what they were talking about. And in the process of doing that, I happened deeper and deeper and deeper into the history of Mario ROM hacking itself. Beyond SMW, before Mario World even came out, and it was fascinating to learn the true origins of Super Mario ROM hacking, that it predates Mario World and predates the Super Nintendo even. The earliest Mario ROM hack, I'll not spoil the whole article for you, but the earliest Mario ROM hack is from 1986, which is amazing actually. It's an SMB1 hack. And diving into the history of early SMB1 hacking was a really fascinating journey. Really, really cool to learn about. Wikipedia cites that article, and also the Video Game History Foundation had me on their podcast after that came out to talk about it a little bit. It's a fascinating story, and it's very interesting to learn the names of the giants on whose shoulders we stand. To have a sense of our own history. Any other art form would have that, If you're a painter, you'd learn about the Renaissance masters and, famous literature and painting and musicians and scientists and everyone else, from history and what they did. And Kaizo Mario ROM hacking never really had that story. And granted, I don't think my article is entirely complete. I think the complete history of Mario hacking is a bit of a misnomer. There is much more history to be told. But to go back and to actually uncover with, I think definitively, what is the very first Super Mario Brothers ROM hack ever made. We can actually definitively say that. You can play it, even. And, you know, to talk about Kaizo history, the original... A lot of the stuff that was going on in old Mario 1 ROM hacking from... like the mid to late 90s to the mid to late 2000s-ish. What they were doing with Mario 1 ROM hacking is amazing, actually. They were so sophisticated. And a lot of the old hackers of the past had the same kinds of conversations that we're having now. We're not doing much that's new. Conversations like, well, do I need to teach the player this trick, or should I just expect them to know it? Is this section too hard? Should we make levels that are, like, technically interesting? Should we make troll levels? You know, what is too hard? What is Kaizo? What is that? They didn't necessarily refer to it as Kaizo. They called it Modified Mario, primarily. And a lot of the history is indeed shrouded in mystery, as hackers were kind of in a shady situation at that time, and, you know, didn't necessarily leave a very identifiable paper trail. But yeah, I won't spoil the whole article for you if you want to read it. I think it's pretty fascinating. I think learning the history of our art form feels nice and connects us to the past, and the story of where Kaizo came from, I think is really cool. I think is really, really cool. But if you want, I'll give you, while we're hanging out here with Double Doom, Endless Ascent, and Germdove, if you want, I'll give you a little urban legend that isn't necessarily in the article, but I wish I would have, but I couldn't find a source for it. So if you're interested, I'll give you a little urban legend. I dug up this legend while I was researching for the article, and I could not find proof of it, so I did not end up including it. But before there was Kaizo, they knew about hot swapping cartridges. That was found remarkably early. Like, wow, in like the mid 80s, 85, 86. I think the article has the exact date, but there was a magazine that was published in Japan, FC Bug Boy Super Special or something, that detailed how to hot swap cartridges, and we all know about that, or I assume you do if you've gone around gaming. That Germdove, hang on. Yo, hold up too. Endless Ascent in the bottom here, looking for the win. Ah, so close. But you could hot swap cartridges with your NES. You put in Mario, you take it out, you put in some other game like tennis or something, and then without turning off the power, you take the cartridge out and you put Mario back in, and suddenly you're presented with a weird glitchy level that you couldn't access otherwise. There are awesome videos on YouTube that explain actually how it works and why it works. I'm not a code guy per se. You're messing with things in the RAM. You're screwing up things, and when you load in the game, not all the memory gets deleted, so that memory that's left over screws up Mario and puts you in levels and worlds that you're not supposed to access. 12-1 or something like that. There's a whole data table for it. YouTube video experts explain it a lot better than me. But the point is that Kaizo crawled out of essentially hot swapping cartridges. Before there was Kaizo, there were communities of players, primarily Japanese players, who explored the hot swap levels. Which is to say, they wrote maps, they tried to beat them, they tried to figure out what was going on with this, and tried to see what other secrets were deep in the weird imagination, hallucination brain of the code. Double Doom, hold up, Double Doom, not trying to hallucinate this ending. Ah, man, good shot, though. Good shot. So, in particular, there was a level called, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, T-World. I'll read the article, you'll learn more, but the first time I stood, you can get it yourself. There are Mario 1 ROM hacks that allow you to access all the glitch levels now. And the first time I actually stood there in T-World, T-1, and, like, saw it, and understood what it meant, and, like, its significance, T-World is... it's like finding the Tree of Life. It's like finding the actual crater where the first protozoa was formed on Earth. Standing in T-World is to stand at the roots of the tree of life that spawned all of this. T-1 is the level for reasons. But so the urban legend. How we know about hot swapping, players are exploring hot swapping things, but how did we get there? Hot swapping led to Kaizo, but what led to hot swapping? The urban legend, which I've never been able to confirm, goes like this. Hot swapping was discovered because some kid in Japan was playing Mario one night during a thunderstorm, and lightning struck the transformer outside, screwing up the power in their house, and glitching the game out, but not crashing it. The player, according to the urban legend, took a photo of the screen and sent it to some Japanese gaming magazine or some hacker magazine, or showed it to friends, or however the story goes. And from that, players were able to realize, hot swapping would work. We could try this. So, essentially, the urban legend is that lightning struck and Kaizo was created eventually. Where did we all get this? When you trace it back far enough, lightning struck the transformer outside one kid's house one night, and they happened to think, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if, that's cool. I'll take a picture of it. Which I just think that's neat. Kaizo descended upon us in a lightning bolt from the sky. Never been able to confirm that rumor, but yeah, very Frankenstein. Yes, indeed. I've never actually been able to confirm that, but that's the urban legend anyway. How hot swapping was actually discovered, I don't know. Maybe just people who were knowledgeable with the code kind of figured out, like, oh, you could do this, or, it happened accidentally some other way. Sorry, I really like I like Kaizo history. I enjoy being resident Kaizo historian, and I'd talk your ear off about the history of modified Mario. I'd like to know where we came from, to understand our roots, to honor the players of the past. One of my favorite hacks in the whole history of the world is Falling Mario by Mr. Wah, a SMB1 hack from 2001 with so much sophistication. And speaking of sophistication, Germdove making the run for it. Yoshi, too far away. Double Doom, Oh, I don't know if Double Doom knows this trick. Couldn't find anything either. Yeah. It might not be true. That's why I say urban legend. It would be really interesting to figure out if we could definitively tell how they found hot swapping in the first place. Who came up with that? My guess is, because some of the original, back in the day, there were hackers, there were hardware hackers. People who would, some of the first articles, there were underground, not official Germdoves going for it. There were underground, unofficial technical magazines that taught you how to perform rudimentary hardware hacks to your Nintendo, such as modifying for stereo sound, adding a rapid fire button, making backup discs for your FDS Famicom disk system, which was not, allowed at the time. So this was all like kind of back alley, shady, not official channels kind of thing. There were people who were reverse engineering the NES as soon as it came out, early to mid 80s. There were hackers who were kind of working with it and trying to figure out how it worked. So did they, in the course of that, just kind of figure out that hot swapping could be a thing? Maybe that's more likely, but I do like the urban legend. I've spoken to K1, Keiichi. I have spoken like through email with them. They confirmed. They said my article was good and accurate. I sent them the article before I published it. They said it was good and accurate, and they were able to confirm some things. They are the ancients. They're the, well, geez. We don't know. We don't even know who made Tonkachi. We don't know who did that. I always would have guessed that Mario ROM hacking crawled out of the proto soup of early sprite swap hacks that if I were to really ask the question, what's the first Mario hack, it would be something like, I mean, I guess you could say, like, unofficially, like, All Night Nippon Mario is kind of a Mario hack, and I would have assumed that it was some kind of fan thing like that, where it's just Mario Brothers, but they swapped it and made it look like the Ninja Turtles or something. There were so many of those going around in the early days of ROM hacking, where it didn't really change the vanilla game, they just swapped the graphics, because that was easier to do than changing the levels. Turns out, no. The first Mario ROM hack is a surprisingly, absolutely surprisingly sophisticated work that not only relies on changing the levels entirely, but also relies on tech knowledge that I'm still flabbergasted they were able to even figure out. It's finding the first Mario hack for me was like being an archaeologist and opening up an ancient Egyptian tomb that had been sealed for 1,000 years and finding out that they had a smartphone in there. There's a smartphone and a battery. It's like a little primitive, but it's definitely a smartphone, and it's definitely like no previous archaeologist just dropped theirs. That really is from ancient Egypt. That's what it was like to figure out what the first Mario hack was like. Like, holy cow, like, how did you even figure this out, let alone do this, let alone make this out of stone and basic materials? It's a fascinating story. Tonkachi's amazing. Yo, for what it is, speaking of amazing, Germ Dove, here we go. Come on, man. Ah! Let's go. Yeah, Tonkachi is absolutely remarkably sophisticated. And that's 86, right? By 2001, we had Falling Mario, and I could write a whole article just about Falling Mario, but suffice to say, it's an absolutely modern hack. If Falling Mario came out today, it would still, I think the number of people who could figure out Falling Mario today are few and far between. I honestly, I've been trying to kind of be like, hey, Cosmic, you should try this one. I'd love to see Cosmic's take on it. Hammer Peach is from Falling Mario. I don't know if that's the first one to have Hammer Peach, but that's where we know it from. Yeah, Hammer Peach. It's a Hammer Brother, but it's the Peach sprite, and it's picking Peach throwing hammers at you. That's still a great idea. That's still funny. Falling Mario is really, really ridiculous. I have highlights of it. I've been meaning to make a YouTube video of my playthrough of it and just never got around to it. Yeah, Double Doom here. I'm not sure if they know this trick. Yeah. This is kind of a tech check. Oh, they're making it work though. No, but you have to have the iframes. Oh, I like that solution from Double Doom. Oh, they were working on that, man. They were cooking. But that's also why I'm fascinated in making a Mario 1 hack. I want to make a modern homage to Mario Frustration. Which, by the way, you can play. Remember Mario Frustration? I realize I'm dating myself a little bit with that. But Mario Frustration was a formative, absolutely formative experience for me watching that back in the day. That set me on a path, man. That was one of the first times I'd ever seen modified Mario to begin with, and it stuck with me. You can play it. The ROM of Mario Frustration is out there. Is it great? No. It's the one iconic level from that video is fun to play, and then the rest of the game is kind of the nutritional equivalent of styrofoam. That being said, it's pretty cool. It's just neat to play the original Mario Frustration Mario. Blooper, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the water. What are you doing? Blooper! God, Worse than an episode of Family Guy. We're still saying this. We still know these quotes. And I hate to shatter the illusion for you, but the guy doing the voiceover is not the guy playing. They're just doing a voiceover for someone else's playthrough. Very funny, but they're not actually playing the game. I hope Mario. You know what? We should find them. Well, let's give them some privacy. But I wonder how Mario Frustration Guy is doing these days. Hope he's all right. Oh, yo, Germdove moving for the spin. Not enough iframes though. Whoa, that's a big fire bar. Oh, the tiny hole. Oh, I shouldn't have tucked in a tiny hole. Yeah, sorry. I know, you know. Sorry to be the one to tell us that that Christmas is canceled or whatever, but yeah, Mario Frustration Guy wasn't actually, like, streaming a playthrough of it. They were just narrating over someone else's playthrough. At times you can see a Japanese watermark in the corner. Oh yeah, Santa's real. In the X-Men universe. But the Easter Bunny? Not real. It's just your mom and dad. Santa? Real. Easter Bunny? Fake. Tooth Fairy? Plausible. Heck yeah! No, yeah, Mario Frustration, yeah, same for me. Mario Frustration was, like, a formative video. It was so funny. I still think it's funny. I still, occasionally, like, I've watched that, like, in the past year or so. Occasionally, I'll just watch it when I want a good nostalgic laugh. Yo, Double Doom, sussing out that trick. All right, Germdove, though, down at the pipe. Nice. Yo, let's give it up for Double Doom and Germdove. Working hard on this level still. Double Doom, figuring out that stomp trick. Let's go. Nicely done. Sometimes the way to learn is trial by fire. Oh, really, Echo? Oh, interesting. I still don't think it's them playing, but I don't know. Now I'm not so sure. Now we need a history article on Mario Frustration. But yeah, no, that video was formative, man. Oh yeah, Germdove, this one looks good. Germdove, yeah, they've got the position, they've got the frames, they've got the jump, but they're down. Oh man, a little too slow. No. I mean, do some push-ups, Mario is like everybody knows that. And if you're younger and you've never seen Super Mario Brothers Frustration, you could probably still watch it and it would still be funny. It is still a very funny video. It holds up. I think you would enjoy it. But I've wanted to make a modern homage, like actually make a Mario 1 ROM hack that plays kind of like Mario Frustration. Ah, Germdove, that little hesitation. They're hesitating right at the end and they need to just go, go, go. You've not seen it? Oh, yo, you'll... Here, hang on. I will post it for you. I will grab this video off YouTube. 17 years ago this was posted. Man. Here you go. This is, now granted, you know, this is 17 years ago humor, so it was much more of the time of the sort of rage gamer, but I think this holds up. I think this is still funny, and, you know, keep in mind that Kaizo was, like, didn't exist. I mean, it did, right? But Kaizo as we know it, you know, didn't exist. This predates Dram World, this predates Panga, this predates a lot of, you know, pretty much almost all of Super Mario World ROM hacking, or close to it. So, you know, just keep in mind, like, the historical content. It's like you're watching a video from the 1920s or something. All right, Nintendo, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, Mario, you and me. For what it's worth, not safe for work language, strong swearing in that video, in a humorous way, but definitely swearing and adult themed humor. So just, you know, heads up, warning. Put your kids to bed. But let's, for the time we got, man, let's cheer these racers on. Double Doom and GermDove working so hard on this level, man. You love to see it. I'm proud of everybody here. And we're going to get some clears, man. They're knocking on the door. GermDove, man, they've got everything. No hesitation. No hesitation. Boom. In there, GermDove. Yeah, grabbing that gold tape. No hesitation. Oh, yeah. GG, GermDove. Well played. Double Doom not too far behind. And they've learned a new trick. So, we schedule about 2 hours a week for these broadcasts. Drop a follow and come back next week if you want to see more. Go and follow the racers on their own channels so you can check out some more awesome Kaizo action from friends in our community. We are getting down to the wire here, and as we're getting close, I just want to say thanks to everybody that makes these races possible. Shout them out. Random Type for a fun level tonight. All the racers who came out and played. Mithrillionaire, Blue Ribbon, Gossip Greg, and Mason for testing. What's Up Dot and BD working hard for us on the restream tonight. Echo and Citrus on the scouting. Thank you for that. Don't forget to volunteer if you would like to, you know, be a part of our team. We could really use some more folks. I'd love to shout you out and say thanks for your work. And that's it. And we got another level next week. So drop us a follow too. Come back and say hey on Saturday nights right here on ROM Hack Races. And yeah, and BD. And also BD run the restream for us. 7 Up level next week. All right. All right. I love 7 Up. That's the game with the mascot with the cool spot. That's the cool spot. The Unkaizo, that's right. Collect the 30 cool points. Buffer your jumps so you can phase through the wall. Am I streaming after this? I do not think so. Although I'm very eager to play more Myst, and I'm very eager to check out the SMB2 level design contest levels. Usually I take weekends off. It's already getting close to 10. I had a collage that I wanted to finish for tonight. I am also going to take off tomorrow. It's nice to get rest. Like I'm eager to play more things, but I also want to clean up my house and spend some time with my wife and work on some personal art projects and, you know, just be a regular guy. So we're going to pick up next week on my stream for my community friends. We're going to pick it up on Monday with some big SMB2 levels. I'm probably going to start early on Monday, so watch the Discord. And we are, by gum golly, going to finish Myst. Man, honestly, I can't wait. I'll be thinking about it the whole time. But I got a collage I wanted to finish tonight, so I'm gonna watch something, watch TV, and make art. Agreed, BD. Yeah, it's awesome to see new friends coming out, new racers coming out and showing us skills and getting good, man. This trial by fire, it's really making some diamonds under pressure, you know. But you know, it's just nice to take a little bit, couple of nights, couple of days for myself. You know, where I'm not streaming or worried about that. So I don't mean to disappoint. But we'll be back on Monday, and we'll have a really fun week playing Mario 2 and playing Myst. In the meantime, bring me the red pages. Don't touch the blue pages. They're lying for sure. Bring only the red pages unto me. Glitch Cat. I feel like such a dinosaur. Like, man, this new game Myst from the 90s is just like, wow, new game. I can't believe it's so great. But we are getting ready to raid out. We're going to go say hey to Double Doom, cheer them on their own stream, and drop a follow. So thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks to everybody for coming out, volunteering. Please sign up and volunteer on our Discord. We would love to have some new faces. And I will see you all around the Kaizo community. I'll see you back on my stream on Monday. And we'll see you next week for another ROM hack race. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives. You matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 Longboy Furret, and the people that matter to you in your lives would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled, autistic, and plural lives matter, and you. Keep your head up, keep working hard, keep searching for secrets, and I will see you all again very soon. Peace!